This is my Skyblock island. It's on my Minecraft server, and the IP is penguin.gg. And today we're going to be looking at the different islands, starting with the ones that are just valued at $1, all the way up to the ones that are valued at over $1 billion. And to begin with, here we are on the $1 island, owned by Lizog. I don't know what's in this chest that's so exciting. I can't get into it, but it basically just has a few trees on it, some mob heads, couple of furnaces. There's really not much going on. The flowers are very nice, and there's a little ore generator as well. But all in all, a pretty steady island, really. And now we reach the $50 island. As you can see, there's a bit more going on here. There's a house built, which I can't get into. We've also got this man taking out his mobs. Here he is. Stephen, I can't even read it. Stephen Russells. He has a very OG looking cactus farm. It uses fence posts, and it doesn't use a crop hopper. It just uses water all the time. We've also got a lot of explosions going on. I think that's from his armor or something, or some weapon that he's got. He's really creating a bit of a bang. Then there's the sugarcane farm, and as you can see, the cactus farm is actually massive. That is where he'll be bringing in most of his money all the time, and it is going into an auto sell chest. So yeah, just constantly bringing in more and more cash. Nothing too crazy, but it is definitely a cool progression, and he's got a lot more spawners as well. And now for the $1,000 island. Here we are. It doesn't look like too much. As you can see, we've got some nice gold and diamonds in the middle. We've got a fountain with more gold blocks, and look underneath. Yes, this is what adds a lot of value. The treasure over there, the gold, the diamonds, the netherite. They've also got even more spawners, some that are quite high tiers, quite rare ones. The tree farm isn't crazy. The crop farm isn't crazy. They've got a lot of glowberries. They obviously know that's the meta. They haven't even finished their house, which they should lose points. Maybe it's only $990. And they've got the SP77 bone meal farm. Can we turn this off? Can we shut it up? No. Yeah, this is the SP77 bone meal farm that I made. It's pretty much the same design, and it works very, very well. And you know what else is valued at $1,000? My SP737 blockhead. In fact, in my eyes, it's valued at $10,000. I absolutely love it. But for you guys, it is way, way cheaper. The quality is really, really high. He's got a bit of attitude with his face and his smile. He's very cuddly. You could use him as a pillow. It's just $30. Blockheads.store. The link is at the top of the description. And they're not on sale for very long, and the timer is ticking. And now for the $10,000 island, which, as you can see, when it comes to crops, it is absolutely massive. I mean, this person has so many potatoes available to farm. It's crazy. I mean, look at it. It just keeps going down and down and down. Massive, massive rows and rows and rows. They really are a professional farmer. Just look at them. I'll tell you what I don't get. I don't get what this is, unless... Is it some sort of parkour? It feels like it should be a parkour, but I don't know how they all connect. And I'm going to fall, apparently. It seems like it's some sort of parkour, but there's more than one way up to the top. A bit of a parkour maze, if you like, but I have made it up here. Although it looks like they only got so far with adding all of the potatoes. Yeah, there's a few layers ready to go, all built. They just need to continue the planting. Then they might get on to be the next tier. And for the $100,000 island, it's mine. Yes, this is an island that I've spent a lot of time working on. There's nothing too crazy on it. I mean, I've got my diamond minions here working hard away. But the thing that really does make it very, very valuable is the house. Look at it. Made out of netherite and diamond blocks. That's what creates all the island value. In fact, to be precise, my island is valued at $321,000. And it's pretty much all tied up in this house. But I think this house, since this house is from a hardcore world, it's probably worth a lot more than that in today's market. I've also got the giant command block, which is cool, and the netherite beacon. That's also a pretty big thing. The cactus farm, on the other hand, it's a bit of a poor showing. It is a bit of a poor showing. It could be a lot bigger. It makes me like not even $1 million per day. I don't think so. Yeah, it will be improved. One day I'll have so much cactus I'll learn a lot more. And yeah, we've got a cool sword and everything. It's a great island. Spawners everywhere. A little floating village with villagers as well. Jungle ones too. Bet you didn't see that coming, did you? Very, very nice indeed. But we must press on. Next, we're on to the $1 million island. And as you can see, things are getting much bigger and better. They have a shop selling all sorts of cool, very shiny items, all condensed ones. These are very, very good. And then loads of boss fragments and cool stuff. There's various buildings, each one looking very, very nice indeed. And isn't that a cool one? It's got like a sword in the top of it, spiking down. You can see there's different shops and stuff and everything. What is this? This is a YouTube house. Am I in the YouTube house? Well, it's not a true one, but thanks for 1k subs. Well, GG to the person that got 1k subs. We've also got this building here, which enter the curtain to see the magic happen. Okay. Is this... Oh, look at all the mobs, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is crazy. So, not only, you know, you've got a quick 892 pigs. I don't know what is in this one. It's a squid one. Okay, that's cool. We've got all sorts of them. I really like this, actually. I like the way this is. Especially, yeah, okay. This is cool. And they've got all the different tiers of it. Got the villagers if we want to get those a bit far away. I don't know what goes there. They obviously don't have any tier 6 ones just yet. And from the spawners, you can see behind where the magic happens. And this island has lots more to offer, which is what makes it very valuable indeed. You can see we've got diamond. There's all sorts of ore blocks in the ground. And what have we got over here? Is this their ore generator? Active mining, passive mining. Okay. They've also got a nice house inside with loads and loads of more items. They just have a very organized area, really. But I mean, it looks like there's just so many different buildings, and they all look very, very cool indeed. Even more of their spawners are here than other. Oh, and I've been found. Is this the person that owns the island? I believe it is. They want a screen. Well, there you go. All right, you got a $1 million island. Now you've got a $1 million screenshot as well. Maybe even worth more than that. And this adds a lot of value. Yes, the block tower made of many, many precious blocks going down and down and down. And they've got a netherite home. The old useless home, apparently. Well, I tell you what, there's still a lot of cool things in here, isn't there? But we must press on because there's more islands to see, such as this $50 million island. It's by Schmeatman, as you can see from the signs, and straight away, another very, very cool spawn area. I love it. You know, I should have this set up in my island as well, so people can just come and take out mobs if they want to, because all the way around, it does work very, very nicely. Look at this phantom. He's just floating. It's like a statue, aren't you? Fly, my boy. No, you can't. But of course, we want to see what's outside the island. We don't want to be stuck in this room. We want to go above and beyond. And here it is. We're at the very, very top. You can see they've just got big pillars of those things, full of emerald blocks, which will get them a lot of value. That's where it comes from. But then they've got all their crop. Look at the size of this crop farm, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. It goes all the way around. They love their carrots and their potatoes as well. They've got both. They've got the sugarcane. They've got... that is actually a pretty high cactus farm, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Probably hooked up to an auto sell chest. Yeah, constantly bringing them money. That's exactly what they want. Nice little fishing spot there as well. The size of this ore generator, that'll be bringing them in loads and loads of stuff. But let's continue looking, because all of this alone up here isn't going to be enough to make their island 50 million. No, there must be more to it, such as loads and loads and loads of netherite blocks, emerald blocks, and diamond blocks at the bottom. It looks like they didn't quite finish the diamond. Yeah, there's a few rows missing down here, but we can see it. But yeah, it is very, very cool indeed. Let's continue. And this island is worth over $100 million. And let me tell you, it's awesome. We are on a desert island. Yes, this is in Skyblock. Somebody has built an entire desert island with all this water, sand. Look how cool this is. The cave is very, very cool indeed. And this is a solo island, by the way, which makes it even more impressive that they've done all of this by themselves. I definitely think at some point they need to bone meal more of the water, like over there, but maybe they plan on building more of these all the way around. I'm sure it'd be very cool. It's not fully finished. I also love the turtle on the land. Isn't that really, really fun? So yeah, there is some very, very cool stuff all over here. But there must be more to it, because this alone is insufficient. Yes, underneath there is much more. They've got their generator, a pretty standard one that's always fast for the explosive armor. It's the world's smallest cactus farm. It's not even a cactus farm. It's just decorational, I think. And then this is where they get the crops. Is this a fishing thing? Can I make it? I just about made it. How do I get... I made it, but at what cost? I can't get past. Or can I? You're right, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Glitched over it. That's an easy way out of it. So, yeah, this is their crops. Loads and loads and loads of rows of them. Over and over again. Potatoes. You name it. And they've got their advanced fish nets. So I guess this is for all the fishing stuff. They've got lab fishing. So they must have some good stuff. And then it's the netherite blocks that is the really, really good stuff. Massive platform. I mean, it looks like, oh, it's just loads of netherite. But the amount of time it takes to get all this netherite and place it, it is a lot of work and a lot of time. Oh my goodness, and look how deep it is. That is insane. It's actually massive. That will have taken forever to get, which is why their island is worth so much. But we must continue because we're only scratching the surface. This next island is valued at over 500 million, 5 times more than the previous one. So in theory, it'll be 5 times more crazy. I mean, I'm just looking at all of these tags. There's a lot of skycoin generators there. And as you can see, we have also got a pretty basic spawn, you would say. It's nothing too crazy. It's not like a massive desert island. So let's see what else there is on this island. Starting with the sugarcane. They really love their sugarcane, don't they? They've got an entire platform dedicated to that. But then they have a platform, if I can just carefully jump down. They have a platform, in fact, 2 platforms dedicated to the potatoes. Can we do this? Okay, we're going down. Oh my goodness. Look at all of the blocks. No wonder it's valued so high. They just have... There's no fall damage, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen. But as you can see, they've got loads and loads of stuff. They've got a bit of a cactus farm. It's a small one. But they have really... Oh, my goodness. It's crazy. The amount of stuff. I don't know how they've made all this money, actually. Like look, I don't see any mass... I mean, the farms is okay, but it's not a crazy amount. It is possible that they maybe restarted an island, like did a lot of work on it, or they got a lot of money on someone else's island, and then they've gone to their own. Okay, maybe there's more to it indeed. Because I mean, the glowberries, they'll bring in a lot, but wow. I mean, look at the amount of emeralds. That is a crazy... Oh, we're just being brought back up here. But the amount of emeralds there is crazy and shows the value. But also, there's all these generators right here in a room that I didn't even realize existed. I didn't even see it before. And they have a massive generator. I mean, if you have everybody mining away using the generators and stuff, of course you're going to get a lot of good stuff. They've got XP farms. They've got Skycoin generators. Both of those are very useful again. And then this is where you jump down into the jungly vine area where they can get even more. So I can kind of begin to see how, you know, they may have got it through the mine and stuff. There's a lot of them working on it as a team. They can probably get a lot very, very fast. But you know what, guys? I think it's time we go to the 1 billion mark. Do bear in mind that the top island is 2.5 billion. We will be going to that. But Zenith's Island up at 1 billion. Doesn't it look amazing? What a cool room this is. Tatooine. Oh, is this like a Star Wars kind of a film theme? This is cool. I like it a lot. Oh, are you supposed to be in here? The Death Star or something? I don't know if it... Maybe it does resemble that. It's hard to say, but... Yeah, loads of spawners in there. If it is the Death Star, I think that's very, very cool indeed. You guys will probably know better than me, though. Nonetheless, I like it. I like these bridges in between. They're brilliant. We've got a shop here if you want to go shopping. Oh, a nice little nether room as well. Very, very cool. And we've not even finished the island. We've got a lot more to see. And when it's valued over 1 billion, you know, we want to see why. I think this glass effect is like a fading glass. Let's head down anyway. Let's see what is down it. Can we do it? I can just about power through. There we go. I think I could have just jumped down there, actually. That's how you're supposed to do it. SP decided to swim up the down the upward chute. Anyway, here we go. So this is Tatooine. Is this... Oh, okay. Is that the Millennium Falcon or something? Either way, it's cool. I've watched Star Wars, just not... It's been over a year since I last watched him. So, round here. It's me! It's like a cool rendition of my logo. A more pixelated version. Very, very nice indeed. Wow, I didn't expect to see this. An entire room just dedicated to me. Look at this. There you go. I was in the original Star Wars, this penguin, apparently, in Tatooine. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, let's continue seeing what else we have in here. We have got just another room. So, yeah, it's all this main area that you can see. But we want to see what the people can't see. We want to see behind the scenes, which means we need to escape this area and check out the rest of the island. Straight away, a lot more glowberries. They know they're going to get a lot of money from that. And... look at it all. Diamonds, netherite, crops. And it just keeps going down. Oh my goodness, I just thought this was just a bit of a layer here. But look at the size. This might be the biggest farm we've seen yet. Look at the size of that. And then look at the size of all these netherite pillars and stuff. There's a lot of chests there as well. I don't know what they're all meant to be to gather up. Is that where they just store all of their emeralds and netherite blocks and all that stuff? Who knows? But yeah, you can see why this island is valued at over 1 billion. Because... they have so many blocks placed down. And they've got the crop farms at the very, very bottom. Even more melon farm. What is this? They have all these amazing builds. Spectacularly sized stuff. And then they have a random little hut. And the hut says, Outhouse Lego. And this is it. Just a little tiny thing. Well, you know, we've got the full spectrum on this island. But... we must keep going. This island's name is Vertigo. It is valued at 2.5 billion. It is not... the most expensive one on the server. It's not the most valuable one, but 2.5 billion. They've got a cookie god set. Is there an SP737 head on it? Are you telling me that they have all these heads, but not mine? Is that meant to be me? If that's meant to be me, then that's a disappointment, right? There better be my idea somewhere on my own server. Who knows? Anyway, very, very cool. Very cool. What is this? What is this arrow? I don't know what it means. Anyway, this is a very, very cool spawn. As you can see, look at all of the... wow. It just looks so rich. I mean, there's got to be 100 million in here at least. And this is a 2.5. Wow. Wow. This is incredible. Look at the castle. Look at this. Like, these are just great builds. I am impressed. What a cool... this is on Skyblock, ladies and gentlemen. Let me remind you. This is on Skyblock, and they have built all of this and a massive palace that just looks absolutely insane. I can't believe this isn't the top island. That's what makes it even crazier. Can we get in? We can't really get in, but don't worry, we can. As I'm SP737, I can do what I want. I don't think we're supposed to get in here. It looks like no interior has been done, exterior only. Although, look at the trapdoor effect. I think that's really cool. I've never seen somebody do something like that with pans. Very nice indeed. Anyway, we weren't meant to go in there. Oh, there's another one over there? Okay. Don't tell me they didn't just build one. They built two. And look how amazing this looks from the outside as well. It is an insane island. They should be working hard to become the top island. There's more stuff over there as well. Oh, I can just see it. Okay, we've got to keep exploring. Wow, look at this. Another palace in the very, very, similar style to that one over there. But again, unique in its own way. It's got mountains behind it as well. It's beautiful. And then we've got like a coral reef. A coral reef with no water. I want to see what this is all about. I just love the details and patterns like the obsidian, lapis, diamonds, and then they've got that old cyan wool in between. It just really works together nicely. Yeah, they've got this massive coral reef. And then what is that behind? Am I ready for this? What is that? And what is that? That looks like Zeus to me, and it's like 3D, and it looks, I mean, he's got a better six-pack than me. Look at those abs. And oh, he's throwing his trident. It's not Zeus, is it? Is it wait, who has a trident? Is it Poseidon? I believe it is Poseidon, and it looks very amazing, and he must be attacking this. Is it a giant sea serpent or sea dragon? I don't know, but whoever did this is very talented, and they're still finishing it because they haven't run out of build height, which is a good thing. They just need to continue building up all this. Like the top of his head needs to be done, so they're obviously working on it. I've come too soon to come and see this, haven't I? But yeah, oh, it's very, very amazing indeed. What an island. What an island. But this is not the most valuable island on the server. So let's see what is. Let's check out number one and see if it is as good. The island is called Takamagahara. It's valued at 2.67 billion. And here we are. This is the island, and the spawn already is very, very cool. Like a Japanesey kind of themed area inside. Very, very nice buildings. I like, oh, this is lovely. Look at the mob spawners in here. This is good. This is very nice indeed. This is the kind of island you'd want to come to, isn't it? To take on mobs. So I can fully understand why they have done that. I like the way they put glass in front of the walls as well. It just gives the walls a bit of texture. Keeps it nice and dark, but you can see them a bit better, which is always good. Gives them a bit of a glossy effect. And these buildings go all the way around. So we've got the deboss stuff, which I guess is where you can buy various items. I'm going to have to try and work my way around. You've got to stick to the pathways on this. If you try and go around, you'll never get past the gates. And then proceed to not stick to the pathways. Here we go. Temporarily closed. Oh, well, that's just great. Can we look in the window? Oh, well, there you go. This is what could have been. This is what could have been. I could get in there, but I'm not going to. I'll respect that it's closed. And then what's to the other side? The nether stuff. This you can get, okay? All right, so they've got loads of stuff for sale. All the items that you can get from going to the nether, which is a fairly recent addition still, isn't it? The nether, I mean, it's not as recent, but, only a few weeks in. So that's cool that they've got that up and running. And then what's the other shop? This is Hall of Shame. Okay. The world dude fell into the void and lost all of his gear. Okay. Putting Butchered 2 on a stone sword. That is a wall of shame. Crafting a tier 5 ancient armor piece. Okay. And I'm glad I'm not on this wall of shame. There's a few of them. Hall of Shame, should I say. And what is through here? This is just the back door. You can actually get round, can you? They've built it cleverly, so you can't see behind. Unless you're SP737, then you can see from behind, and it is still designed very nicely. And outside this giant black cube is where we have everything else. So this is where their value comes from, the 2.67 billion. You can just see, I love these grass blocks everywhere, by the way. They look very nice, don't they? But you can see it is just blocks and blocks and blocks of valuable stuff. This is where all the money's gone. This is where the value is. Now, in the distance, we can see more hoppers and stuff. I guess there's various farms over there. All right, so this is where they do all the smelting. All right, it makes sense. I don't really know what's in here. Maybe these are just old spawner things. They never got rid of them, but you put the spawners in there, and then you can get your mobs. But, oh my god, there's just more stuff the more you go. So there, I can see more hoppers and stuff, so I guess that's something else. And then look at the size of this farm. So that's is where all their crops are. Have they color-coded it as well? Yep, orange is for the carrots, and then yellow is for the potatoes. It's great to just have a bit of organization like that, isn't it? And the more you see, honestly, the island is too big to even see the edge. Oh, we've reached the edge here. Oh, well, that's something. And then I think even underneath it, there's oh, what a catch. Yeah, there's like more things down there. The emerald and stuff. Placing all that is an insane thing, by the way. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is the start of something else, or is it some sort of collection system? Where? Oh, is this like a little I guess it's to make it so that you can stay on the island without getting kicked for standing still. Look at the speed. Wait, is it transportation for a player? Look how fast you can move, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? Either way, it's maybe it stops you from like being kicked or going AFK or anything. That's all I could maybe guess. You can get out any time as well. Although it could be transportation, because you can. I guess if you hold jump, oh, you can go really fast as well, can't you? So maybe that's it. I don't know. Either way, it's pretty cool. As is the entire island. So yes, that was the lowest rated islands all the way up to some of the best valued and top rated islands on the server. And yet, even though these are valued at 2.57 billion, this is still worth more to me. And if you want to get a blockhead, check out blockheads.store, linked at the top of the description.